Good morning, students. In chapter 6 BO, we have learned about the direction, meaning, importance. Now we have to go with the elements of direction. How many parts, how many functions of directions are there? The elements of directions are classified into four categories. Number one, that is the supervision. If you want to direct, if you don't want to work for of a direction, you have to supervise first. You have to do the motivation. The second one, motivate your employees towards doing more work with more enthusiasm. Next is the leadership. To do these two particular function, you should have a leadership and you also have to develop a leadership. That is, the second generation is to be trained so that there won't be a vacuum. So leadership qualities to be developed. And the fourth one is communication. You have to communicate time to time information so that at a proper time information is reached, right information is reached, and proper what you want to convey and communicate, the same meaning can be transferred to one person to another. So these are the elements of direction. You may have a question that state the elements for 1 mark. In that, simply the 4 words to be mentioned, that is for 1 mark question. Now out of these 4, today we are going to discuss supervision in detail. The very first, supervision. See, the word itself says, as a student you all are very acquainted with the word supervision. Your teachers are so often supervise you all when you appear for exam. So supervision word means to monitor, to look into the matter the person is doing work, to observe and to minutely see whether work is done according to the whatever requirement or not. So the simple lay meaning we can say of supervision, that supervision means to supervise the function of employees. I have given you an example of students, your life. But in business, we are talking about employees, our subordinates, our fellow workers, those who are working. So you need to supervise, you need to look how they are working minutely. The definition is given by that R.C. Davis. If the definition is asked, you have to write the definition. If meaning is asked, you have to mention the meaning. Definition here says, supervision is the function of assuring that the work is being done in accordance with the plan and instruction. It has to be done as we have asked for. All are working, but if they are working in their different manner, then there will be a deviation, and that we don't want. So, in assurance to be given that work as per our demand, as per our plan, the work is going and they are following the instructions which are given to them. So, that particular precise answer that is given by the supervisor is that known as a supervision. Then we can say the functions of supervisor. Who is supervisor? The 1 mark question you may have again here, that who is a supervisor? The person who does the function of supervision is known as a supervisor. In simple words, you can say like this, that does the observation of the worker and the foreman. Again this question for the 1 mark you have to answer. And the second, that supervisor, he is the key person between the top management and the workers, means the employees. He manages the link between top and the bottom. So that person is a supervisor. Again a 1 mark possibility of question is here. Now the functions, that the functions of supervisor you may have for the 3 mark in a D section, normally they do ask. The first function, that they plan the function. They only recommend and suggest what to do and how to do and when to do as per the original plan. So he refers to the same plan to the worker and he removes the hurdles. Any problems are there, any difficulty are there, if employee have any doubts, then they their doubts will be solved by the supervisor. The second one is to provide the necessary guidance and direction. He is senior, he is experienced, he is more learned, and he has a practical experience of the work. So he has to guide, he has to answer. When the students are asking a question, teacher always answer. So that is what the senior person has to guide the all the subordinate, those who are working, and to direct, to give them the direction that do like this, don't do like that. That way direction to be given. The third, that supervisor, the employee continuously he has to supervise, and he need to save the time and labor. You do the work in such a manner that repetition and monotonous work, if done by the employee, to be eliminated, to be guided well. So our time should not be wasted, our labor should not be wasted. The next is that do the function of integration of employees' interest with the interest of our productivity of business. Employees are working, they also want to grow. They also have their own interest. Doing job is why person are doing job, because person want to learn, person want to earn, and person want to grow. They don't want to be at the same bottom level, they also want to grow. So you make maximum use of their desire to grow in such a manner that along with their desire, your productivity of business also increase. So that integration, that coordination to be done by the supervisor. The next is that he has to motivate and encourage the employee. Motivate, that do better, encourage, give them enthusiasm to do work, so that their efficiency also increase and productivity of the business can also increase. He maintain the feeling of oneness, the feeling, if by heart person feels that I should work and we all are same, if you dominate and if you create that, oh, I am a boss and I am a supervisor, I am above you all, and if continuously you hammer on their head that you are superior, then they will hate, they will not enjoy the work. So supervisor has to maintain the feeling of oneness, that we all are one, we are under one roof, under one management. We all are employees, only the level may differ, but after all we are working for one common objective and the goal. That feeling has to be inculcated. The next is to make the communication work faster. He is the key between the top management and the bottom level worker. So any instructions given by the top management quickly pass on by him to the worker in a best simple possible manner, in a most easy way in explanation, so that they can do work in a right manner. The next is to give the guidance regarding the use of new technology. See, nowadays upgradation of the technology is a common phenomenon in the production side. So when any new technology comes, then the supervisor has to explain properly to the subordinate. So that introduction in the business, whatever the new technology you have done, those are to be guided well, to be explained them well. The next is to maintain the discipline. The discipline of an organization is the key factor for the growth and success of business organization. So here, to maintain the discipline, to maintain the tempo towards the work, that is in the hand of a supervisor. The supervisor does not control, but he provides training. What he does, he is not a boss. His work is not to humiliate. His work is not to suppress. His work is to train. Sometimes the worker may make mistake initially once or twice, because after all they are the new learners, beginners. So you have to train them with a cool mentality, with a peace of mind, and with a proper your attitude and your interest. So you should not humiliate. You are not there to control them, but you are there to give them guidance, training with a sympathy and with a simplicity. That is what the main function of supervisor. The next is that supervisor is a friend. If you work like this, then only your subordinate will ready to work with you with positivity. So he is a friend, he is a philosopher. You are going to guide them, you are going to explain them, you have to counsel them. So he is a counselor also, he is a friend also, he is a philosopher also, and he is also a guide for the employee. Because the employee, where they will go, they can't directly go to the top management. If at all any problem they have, any difficulty they have, any confusion in their mind they have, all are to be handled and taken care of by supervisor. So in this manner, the supervision work is a very important work in business organization which maintain the profitability, productivity and the successful implementation of the objective which is decided by the management can be possible. So the most important element of direction, that is supervision, that today we have learned, and you have to prepare this mainly for the 3-mark question, and in a 1 mark also the bits and parts of content if asked you have to explain. Even so many times they do ask as a statement that supervisor is a friend, philosopher and a guide of employee. So this is nothing but you have to explain the functions of supervisor and how positively he has to work. That positive impact of supervisor are to be explained in that statement. So in this manner, it's one of the important content of direction. I hope you all understood. Thank you.